How did you guys meet? We need to know the story.
We met at Coachella. Hi.
Hi. I met someone tonight. I feel a little inspired. This one's called Closer.
I don't know if you remember me, but we met in Coachella.
Yes, I remember you.
Well, I desperately need some artwork.
I'm too old for you.
No, you're not.
No.
Age is just a number, or so they say. I've spent a ton of time, no pun intended, reading Robin Lee's best-selling book to truly understand the watch's significance. Make sure you stick around to the end, because I'm going to share the best book-to-screen adaptations to look out for this year. We start the movie with Solene, a happy single mom to a teenage daughter fresh off of a divorce and entirely devoted to her job. But everything changes when she meets Hayes Campbell at Coachella. The watch makes its debut because Hayes has a watch deal and needs to wear it while performing on stage. For both, it was love at first sight.
Hi.
Hi.
And after a couple of back and forths that included Hayes buying out Solene's art studio and even getting into the art collection culture, they end up at Solene's house for a sandwich where they share a passionate kiss. But Hayes had to leave her house in a rush, forgetting his silver watch. Although Hayes texts Solene about their memorable kiss, it's the watch that keeps him on her mind. So much so that when Solene decides to visit Hayes in New York, she's wearing the silver watch. And throughout the movie, the watch leaves its mark. So, what does it symbolize? For starters, Hayes, as a famous musician, fell in love with Solene at first sight and was determined to make the relationship work. He sees their romance as genuine and special. We see this when he leaves his watch behind. This is a sign of his confidence in their connection. Then, of course, Solene wears the watch, effectively showing her vulnerability as she surrenders to their budding love story despite her initial doubts. This symbolizes her openness to the relationship by wearing something belonging to Hayes. However, when Solene finds out that Hayes has previously been involved with other older women, she feels trivialized and embarrassed.
I am ashamed.
Eventually, she leaves the watch behind when she decides to end things, symbolizing the end of their shared bond. But just before the two part ways, Hayes decides to leave his watch with Solene, with the promise he will be back for it and her, when his celebrity status does not affect Solene's daughter, among other things. In essence, the watch was used as both a reminder and a promise of his feelings, to assure Solene she wasn't trivialized. And that's not all. The watch does make another impact at the end of The Idea of You, prompting the question, can time heal? 5 years after the breakup, Hayes returns to LA at Solene's art gallery to rekindle the romance. While their age difference is a big part of their story, the watch represents how timing was very crucial to their love affair. Well, that was fun. Now, about those book-to-screen adaptations I said you need to look forward to this year, let's get right to them. Book number 5 is Wool, a new TV series by Apple that's based on Hugh Howey's popular sci-fi trilogy. Book number 4 is The Shards. Bret Easton Ellis's latest book is being turned into a TV series for HBO. Book number 3 is Lessons in Chemistry. This story has been turned into a TV series for Apple TV Plus, with Brie Larson and Louis Pullman playing the main roles. Book number 2 is Eileen, a novel. The movie version of this story, with Anne Hathaway in the lead role, can be rented or bought on Prime Video and Apple TV Plus. Book number 1 is Apples Never Fall. Leanne Moriarty's latest thriller is a 7-episode TV series on Peacock. Of course, the journey doesn't end here with the replay media. If you enjoyed diving deep into the symbolisms in The Idea of You, you'll definitely want to watch this next video to find out your next binge or next movie night flick. So click the video on the screen to check it out.